Hey everybody, welcome to LinkBuilder Workroom. Today in this video we're going to take a look at projects and what projects look like and the different things you can do here to organize your domains and what you're working on. So when we click onto projects, we see a couple different things here: project group, create project group, search project domain, create project domain, search project tag, and create project tag. So the first thing we want to do is take a look at our project groups. These are high level, kind of organize all your domains that you're working on into different categories so you can search for them. So what you can do is you can create a project group, and I'm going to do something here just for an example. Create project test. We'll make it active and we'll create. And you can see that project group was created successfully. Go back to project group tags or search project groups. You can see that it's in here. We can edit it by updating it right here. And we can change the status. And we can also create project groups by just clicking on this. So let's just take a look and see what project domains are. So you can see we have a couple in here. So let me just create a project domain. A project domain goes against your subscription. So if you create a project domain, that's what you're going to be using for your linking throughout the system. A project group just organizes your domains into groups. So let's say, for an example, you have a client A, who happens to have 4 or 5 different domains that you're working on backlinking. You can group that client into a group. You can take all the domains and put them into a group. That way you can easily do a search for just those project groups and just those project domains that are in that group. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So we're in search project group or search project domains, and you can see that we can go in here and update this. And you can see that it gives you the default group, and you can change that project group. It gives you the domain. It gives you a note. This is an example test. Active and who is assigned to the project and who are the users. So let's go back to search project domains, and let's go ahead and create a project domain. So we'll put this in the test project. And our project domain has to have the full URL of the domain. So we'll put that in there and we'll do a test on that. So we're going to do YouTube. What I'm going to do is just take out this right here for an example. And let me just put a note in here. And I'll select status, which is active. And I'm going to click manager, and I'm going to hold down my control key, click link builder, and I'm going to create. And you can see there is an error. Project domain is not a valid URL. So what we want to do is change this to a valid URL, which I did right there. Everything else is the same, and I'll create. And it's been created successfully. You can see the notes, created successfully, and project users, and project user. So let's go back to search project domains. You can see that YouTube is in here, and it's the test project and who it is assigned to. So it's basically pretty simple. It's the project group actually is the group you can assign it to, and you can update that. And this is where the search project domain is where you actually put in the domains that you're actually working on, which goes against your subscription. So you can always go in here. If you're done working on LinkBuilder Workroom, you can go in here and delete it or inactive. You can make it inactive or delete. Delete means that it's deleted from seeing anything in the system. It does not take it out of the system. So you can hit delete, And you can save that. If you go back to search project domains, you'll see it's not listed here. And what you can do is you can actually search for delete, and it's right here. And you can change this to active, and it'll activate it again in the system. And this is what you would use in the rest of the system for keywords, links, and websites for your search project domains and create project domains. Search project tags and create project tags, we'll deal with that in just a second. Okay, so search project tags is something that you can just add a project tag. You can see that I don't have any in here, so we'll just create one. So we'll pick a domain that we're working on, YouTube, and we'll title this, and we'll say order number 1, and the status is open, and we'll create. And if you go back to search project tags, you'll see that the title is order number 1 and it's open. Now, what you can do with project tags is if you're creating a link, if you create link, you can use a project tag for this. And let me just show you how that works. Project test, YouTube, and it'll populate order tag, and it'll tag this link with that project tag. And let's just go ahead and assign a user, what kind of link it is, and I just show you how you can search for it. Title cannot be blank, so we have to put in a title. Create that. And we'll go search for links. And you can see right here is the last link that we did. And you can see the title tag, order number 1. So you can actually do a search for that by drilling down into the test project, YouTube, and it'll give you the title tag. So it's pretty simple. You can kind of keep track of that in the system to, if you have, say you have 50 orders that you're 50 links that you want to build for the YouTube client, you can tag them with a order number 1, and you can do a search for that, and then you can see that you can look at the status and see how many are open or what the different statuses are and where you stand with that order. And that's kind of a roundabout way how things kind of connect together with your projects on your project tags and your search by domain and your domains, and how to organize them by groups. So you can see here on the links tab that everything is ordered by groups. And if you do a search for the different groups, you can see the different how the different groups are coming up and the different domains in that group. And you can also see all the other information here. But that's an overview of projects and how to create project groups, create project domains, and create a project tag. Thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.